Hey friends. So I have gotten so many requests lately to do a seated yoga practice. So I am really happy to be able to do this for you today. I know so many of us are spending so much time at desks, hunched over computers, phones, whatever it might be, and we could really use just this like quick little bit of movement for our entire bodies. So I'm really happy to be doing this with you today. If anything I offer does not work in your body for whatever reason, the answer is really simple. Like, just don't do it. Just don't do it. I'm not the boss of you. I'm just gonna offer up some things. If they work for you, great. If they don't, modify. Do what feels good in your body today. So I'm just sitting in a regular wooden chair. It doesn't have arms. If your chair does have arms, that's totally fine. Basically, whatever chair you've got will be good, as long as you can ground down through your feet and sit up tall. So I like to come to the edge of the chair. So not sitting with my back on the back of the chair, but sitting up tall. So let's start with just a couple of deep breaths here. So in through the nose, out through the nose. Spine is long, crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling, feet pressing firmly into the ground. Good, deep breath in here. And sigh it out through the mouth, let it go. Good, hands are on the legs. We're gonna do a little bit of seated cat-cow. So on the inhale, lift through the heart, gaze goes up. And then exhale, curling the spine, tucking the belly button back towards the spine, and then drop the head. Nice. Inhale, gaze goes up. And exhale, dropping down. Good, so continue here. We're just warming up front body, back body, articulating through the entire spine. Good, next time you come through center, stay right there. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Now reach those arms up, interlacing the fingers. Get really tall here, reach up, so squeeze the head with those arms. And then on the exhale, drawing the fingers over to the left and then jutting that rib cage over to the right a little bit. So making sure you're still breathing, super important, really in all of life. And don't let that shoulder come down in front of you. So you're really keeping the shoulders square to the front of the room. Inhale, come on up. And let's take it to the other side. So reach up tall first, and then come over to the right, sending those ribs over to the left. So really trying to squeeze the palms together if you can. Keep that breath flowing. Keep the feet pressed into the ground. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, hands reach back up. Good, releasing the hands. And now bring them behind you. So you may just be reaching behind you. If you can clasp the fingers, go ahead and do that. And then open through the heart, trying to move those hands away from the tailbone. Maybe you want to look up. Getting this deep heart opener here. If you're reaching for the hands, that's great. Just keep reaching, keep imagining opening up the heart and pinching the shoulder blades along your back. Deep breath in. And exhale, letting that go. Release those hands. Maybe you want to shake out the arms a little bit. Now we're going to take a twist. So left hand coming over to that right knee. Other hand comes behind you, kind of like a kickstand to keep you up tall. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, looking back over that right shoulder. Being really careful not to over twist the neck here. Sitting up tall, breath is smooth. And slowly release. Let's take it the other way. So this time left hand comes behind you, get tall, and then find that twist. Good, so don't lose the connection of the feet on the ground. Don't lose that lift of the crown of the head up towards the sky. On your next exhale, coming back to center, place those hands on the legs. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Nice. Left arm comes across the body. And now that left shoulder wants to go up into the ear. Drop it down and then pin that arm close to the body. Good. Holding it here. And on the exhale, that same arm reaches up to the sky, bend at the elbow, holding that left elbow, and get really tall and see if you can walk that left hand down your back, just like half an inch more. Being really careful that the neck is long here. Beautiful. Releasing that, let's switch arms. So right arm comes across. Give it a pull in, drop that shoulder down. Good. And whenever the mind starts to wander to the things you have to do, the phone calls you have to make, the emails you have to answer, release that arm, bring it up. Grabbing that elbow, walk that hand down the back. Coming back to the breath whenever that mind wanders. Coming back to the sensation in the body, refocusing on this present moment, just for these few minutes. It'll all be waiting for you when you're done, I promise. Deep breath in. And slowly release both arms. Good. Bring the hands to the legs. Deep breath in. And slowly let that go. Right ankle now coming on top of that left knee. So the knee might be way up high. Totally good. Bringing a hand to the knee and gently, 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 like no kidding, gently. We don't mess around with knees. Encouraging it to drop down towards the earth just a little bit. If you want more sensation here, you can get tall and then hinge at the hips coming forward a little bit. This is a great hip opener. Our hips get really very stiff when we sit a lot. Whether that's Netflix binging or working or driving, whatever it might be. Release that. Let's switch sides. Good. So settling in here, bringing that ankle to the opposite knee, get tall, maybe hand comes on top of that left knee, and shift it forward if that feels good. So you really don't want to mess around with knees. Knees as a joint aren't constructed particularly well, so you really want to be careful there. That's a place that if you are feeling any pain whatsoever, you back off immediately. Some of the muscles can take a bit of discomfort, a bit of stretch, and it's okay, but pain anywhere, back off. Good, and sitting back up. Now taking the feet wide, maybe even wider than shoulder, and bringing hands to the knees. Good, so take a deep inhale, and then drop one shoulder down, and then coming back up, and then the other shoulder down. So we're getting a bit of a twist here. Good, keep going back and forth. If it feels like you want to stay in that stretch for a breath or two, great. Pushing that knee away gently and doing what feels good to your body. Excellent. One more time to each side. And coming back up. Bring those feet in close, hands on the lap, closing the eyes, deep breath in. And sigh it out. Again, inhale. and let go. One more time, breathing in what serves you, letting go of what does not. Letting those eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me. Do this practice whenever your body just needs a little love, a little support, which I think we can all use these days. Thank you for being here. I will see you next time.